Greetings, comrades. I'm Mr. Gantles, and this is basically my conclusion to Cry of Fear. So, if you've seen the Outlast one yet, this is basically a video to basically conclude Cry of Fear, because it's a game I'm not going to play anymore. Just for various things I'll explain to you. Firstly, I want to try this, because apparently when I moved into university, they gave us a bunch of this stuff, or these foods. Like, they gave us this and a packet of noodles. Hold on. Okay, so they gave us a bunch of books. Okay. Yeah, they gave us a bunch of books or stuff. Saying, oh yes, got Netflix and things. I don't even want to know what that thing is. What's this? I have looked through this before, but it's been a while. Summer camp in the US. No thanks. That's too far away. No thanks, I've already got a gym here. Okay. Okay, so when he goes to university, other than a bunch of pamphlets and stuff, I mean, I've got a gym. As you can see there, I've got a bunch of weights. I'm doing weightlifting between videos. Anyways, they give us stuff like this. Love corn. They gave us a packet of noodles. They gave me... I can't pick this up. A primal bar. And a... And this. What is this? I know I have long hair, but I don't need this. Unbelievable. Anyway, so I hope that I don't have to rely on this pack of noodles ever, because it means I've got nothing to eat. I'm gonna have this at some point, but I just want to try this while eating this. Okay, I just want to see what they taste like. Okay, it says there's smoked barbecue flavor. Wait, what's it taste like? Oh. 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 Ah. Oh. Oh. Ah. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Oh, oh, yeah, oh, oh. Note to self: do not have that again. Oh, I need something to get rid of the flavour. Guys. Oh. I learned something today. I don't like smoked barbecue. I like corn, but I don't smoke barbecue. I'm having rhubarb and custard seed. Don't worry, it's sweet. Don't worry about me. I should actually focus on the video, shouldn't I? Okay. So there were 2 Cry of Fear videos that well, I actually make several more, but I've only edited I've only added like the title and the description and stuff to only 2 of them out of like the 5 I uploaded. And it's, I mean, I try to make the things funny, like why is this terrible quality? I try to make my thumbnails funny. Okay, this says Prime 1968 steel shovel, perfect for the pedospheric connoisseur. Pedosphere is basically the layer of soil around the earth. Heavy breathing. I try to make it funny, okay? It's just terrible quality. It's because of the quality you can't see the funny side. And that's because it was big dig time. And then this one was I try to make it a joke from Up. Do you remember See My House Boy? Because he looks like he's floating in a bunch of balloons. Anyway. This game was ridiculous. It was boring. I played... You see my videos. It is boring, okay? For my one in this big brain time, it took me hours to try and figure out the combination of stuff. Like in the big dig time, I spent an hour with a shovel digging around the park. Carl is here. Oh. I'll explain this in a minute. I haven't actually completed the game. And the reason why is because there are people out there who have completed the game in like one episode per chapter, and it's like it's 7 or 8. This, I was on 20 episodes. I had 20 Cry Fear episodes. That's how long it was taking me. I was doing a terrible job at this. It was bad. I was so bad at playing this game, and it was taking too long, and it crashed. So I don't actually have content that shows you what happens. But the reason why I'm not playing this game is because it's very dark. I mean, at one point okay, so you see in the game, right? You saw a person get their head cut off. I had to cut open a monster's stomach to get the key. You have the guy with the face shooting him and the chainsaw. You have the guy who cut his own head off with his own chainsaw. And then just the shooting and stuff in general. Here. Okay. This one. This very episode in particular. This is what happens is Simon. So, you know, the main character, Simon. He's called to go up to the roof of a building, and he sees this girl that he liked, and the two of them talk, and apparently she's like, what monsters are you talking about? Because he says there's monsters everywhere. He's like, are you okay? And what happens is eventually they talk. It's like, you know, because I like you. And the girl's like, sure, okay, I'm not sure how exactly to respond. He goes, I want to get away from this one. He's like, what do you mean? What do you mean? You can just leave here. And she says, no, I want to get away from everything. She stands up and walks over the edge of the roof. She walks straight off. And then that's Simon right there. This lump here. That's Simon crying. And then this weird demon with no arms or legs on a chair rises up on these ropes, which are apparently attached to nothing. And I spend I spend 5 minutes shooting him in the face with the shotgun. And then later on, you have to go down, rummage through her corpse to get a key. As you can see, that's not exactly the kind of thing that's child-friendly. Later on in the game, you well, I accidentally I take a shot of morphine to heal myself, and then I immediately take another shot because I was trying to switch out of weapons. But then I took 2 shots of morphine basically, and I started hallucinating. I was like all blurry and stuff, and I was looking at the camera going, no. And I redid the game, and I went back and made sure I only took 1. But this game, it deals with a lot of violence in it. Suicide, self-harm. I mean, when you inject the morphine right into your wrist to heal yourself, you can see Simon's been cutting his wrist. There's a lot of violence here. I mean, the furthest I got in this game was after you shoot a bunch of enemies, basically a little bit further than this. Oh yeah, you get a sledgehammer as a weapon. What happens is I'm in this really dark place, like this world, and it's almost like a platformer. So you have to jump between the platforms and try not to die. And then there's these weird, like tentacle things that are moving along the ceiling, and they try and grab you. It's weird. But where I am, so I was on the train trying to get out there, and there were demons on the trains, and I was shooting them and stuff. The demons, aliens, zombies, whatever. And then the train gets, then it turns out the train derails and it's falling on the side of a cliff. So you have to jump up the train to try and get out. And then you have to go into this forest where you need to try and get out of the forest or something. And you're chased by these women with knives, and you've lost all your items. You only got a stick and a torch. And you basically have to beat these weird old woman zombie things with the stick. I'm not going to show you because it's violent. And I tried playing it, and the game crashed, and it turns out it didn't save. So I just quit the game at that point. I pretty much just rage quit. And I said, you know, I'm just going to do the forest thing next time I play. No, I'm not going to. Because this game is incredibly violent. It deals with a lot of dark themes. And I don't actually know what happens at the end of the game. And I'm not even going to bother to look. I mean, you can look if you want. You can... I'm not going to stop you. or tell you otherwise. But I'm not going to look at the end game because I don't want to know how this game ends. I really don't care about it anymore. I mean, my current theory for it was that it'll turn out that Simon was hallucinating this whole time, and he's been shooting people. Or like then the demon, the final boss you'll ever have to face, is either she ends up shooting his mother, who seems very concerned about him, or him, and then himself probably, or whatever, and then the game ends there. And frankly, I don't care how it ends, because I don't like this game. It's incredibly violent. It deals with a lot of dark themes, and this isn't the way you deal with that. I mean, yes, it does say you should be careful. In the game, the beginning warning, it says, be careful, this game may induce heart attacks and suicide and stuff. That's almost self-explanatory. It's an incredibly dark game, and I wouldn't recommend playing it. Yes, it deals with a lot of dark matters, but that's not the kind of way you should be dealing with it. I mean, sure, you could play this game if you want. I'm not going to stop you, but I'm finished with this game. Because I just don't like it. It's so dark and rude and violent. And I don't... In fact, I kind of hated healing Simon every time he was injured. Because I'd have to see his... Sorry, there's a huge lag. My arm was frozen here while I was still talking. So I'm not going to play this game. Every time, like, for instance, every time I healed Simon, you'd see the slit on his wrist. And I was like, I don't like seeing that. So this game, because it has been so dark, it's driven me away. So that's pretty much the conclusion to Cry of Fear, everyone. It's a relatively new series. It was going to be quite long, but I'm done. It's taken too long to get anywhere because I'm such a bad player. Very rude, violent, and extremely dark. I wouldn't play this game because it's all of those things, and when you play it, it's just why. So I know, again, like I said, that Outlast I know this isn't the conclusion you're looking for, but this is the one it deserves. I mean, again, you can play this game whenever you want it, but I'm not going to play this game. You're going to have to play it for yourself, or you just don't watch or play it all yourself, because it is so violent and it's just not right. So that's going to be the end of it. There's only going to be 7 episodes to my Cry of Fear series out of 20 whatever, or 30, because I don't know how much worse I was going to play for. But that is the end of Cry of Fear. After this video, nothing more done with it. I was going to have a jump scare reaction as well with the compilation with this too, but no more. I'm not playing this game again. So, no lot of you may not like it. And believe me, this game is boring. And it's quite dark. Okay. Anyway, so if you like this video, please do give a like, please do share my videos, please do comment on what you think of them, any other games you want me to play. Not like this, please no. Please subscribe to my channel so you can see more content, and please ring the bell to keep up with my video releases. Next episode, I'll Okay. Next episode, I'll be reviewing Doki Doki Literature Club, because I had 4 or 5 episodes, I believe, about the DLCs. So I was I mean, there was a bit of a problem when uploading one of them. Yeah, when my friends tried to upload one, because something happened during one of the DLCs. But there was a claim for copyright. So it's going to be interesting next episode when I do Doki Doki Literature Club. Yeah, this game, it had a storyline, but it was too dark, too violent, too gory, too rude. That's it. No more Cry of Fear. Next time, Doki Doki Literature Club. See you next video, comrades. Until then.